Hi yoginis, welcome. Today we're going to do about a 15-minute practice of compassion yoga, focusing mainly on the heart and the hips. So if you have a blanket, you might want to grab that now, and a block if you'd like to sit on a block, or you can sit on your heels or on your sits bones. And so let's go ahead and get started. So coming into a comfortable seat, you can sit cross-legged or on your heels again, or a block. I'm sitting on a blanket. And then just start to breathe deeply using Ujjayi pranayama, deep inhalations and deep exhalations from the back of the throat. And then bringing one hand onto the chest and then the other. And just noticing how you feel. You might feel happy or sad, anxious, uncertain, calm. And just noticing what's happening in your heart. And whatever it is, it's okay. Being kind to yourself and allowing yourself to be fully present with what's happening in this moment. Taking a few more breaths. And on your next exhale, bringing the palms down to the sides. Let's inhale, lifting the arms up and over the head. And exhale, twisting to your right. You can bring your left hand onto your right knee, twisting from the base of the spine, lower back, middle back, upper back, neck and head. Allowing the breath to enter the hips, the lower back, the belly. Allowing the ribs to move up and down. And on your next exhale, coming back to center, inhaling the arms come up, and exhaling over to your left. Allowing the breath to massage the organs. Letting the breath be long and deep. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, coming back to center. And so we're going to move into Swan Pose or Pigeon. But coming into it through our down dog, so coming onto your hands and knees. And then curling the toes under, pressing back into down dog. You can pedal out the feet, stretching the calves. Maybe even bringing that into the hips. Fingers are spread wide. And then inhale, let's bring the right leg up. And exhale, bringing the right knee to the right wrist and behind it. Coming onto the front of your left thigh. And if you need a blanket under that right hip, you can bring it over. Take a deep breath in and exhale, stay here, or you can come down onto your forearms or onto your forehead, whatever feels good to your body. Stretching out the outer right hip. And stretching the fascia, the connective tissue that holds the muscles in place. If the fascia feels tight, you can bring the breath into that right hip, encouraging the hip to relax and soften. And breathing into the lower back, massaging the kidneys with the breath. We hold the poses in yin practice so that we can move beyond the surface level. And as we stay in the pose, we allow the breath to deepen the stretch into the muscles. So that we can move even deeper into the stretch. Creating space in the body. Creating length in the muscles. And if your forehead is not down on the mat, you can bring the elbows out to the sides of your mat, stacking one palm on top of the other and resting your forehead down. Breathing into the middle of the back of the ribs and the heart. And creating space in the upper back. Inviting the breath into any tight spots. And on your next inhale, if you're down on your forehead or forearms, you can walk the palms back towards the legs. And curling the toes under, we're going to press back into our down dog. And just notice the difference from one leg to the other. If there is a difference. And then we're going to take the left leg up. And exhale, bring that left knee behind the left wrist. Move your blanket to the other side. And finding a nice upright spine. And then inhaling, lengthening through the spine. And exhale, staying here, or you can come down onto your forearms or your forehead. And just giving your body over to gravity. Soften in any places that need to be softened. Maybe even the mind. If the fascia is tight in this left hip, bringing the breath into that hip, soften that connective tissue and soften the musculature in that left hip. If your forehead is hovering on the ground, off of the ground, then bring your elbows to the edges of the mat, stacking the palms, maybe in the reverse way as last time, and then resting the forehead down on the back of the palm. Allowing the breath to be long and deep. And on your next inhale, if you're down on your forehead, walking the palms back towards the legs, curling the back toes under and pressing into one final down dog. And then slowly coming down onto your knees. We're going to sit back onto the heels. Open up the fascia and the soles of the feet. And then release. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, bring the arms to the sides. And then bring them forward and start to round the back. And then inhale, heart opens. And exhale, round. So turning the backs of the hands together as you round the back. And inhale, open the arms. And exhale, round. And letting the head come forward as well. Inhale. Even bringing the arms behind the back. And exhale. And inhale. Opening the heart, exhale, round. And we'll go through this 2 more times. So inhaling, lift heart, chest, and exhale, round. Good. One last deep breath. Really expand the heart, the chest, the lungs, and exhale. And release the arms down to the sides. You can stay here in Vajrasana, or you can sit back onto your sits bones or onto a blanket or block. And bringing one palm onto the heart and then the other. Noticing how your heart feels right now. Notice if anything has changed. Knowing that any compassion that we feel for others starts with ourselves. If we give ourselves love, then we can give that much more to others. And bring your hands together in front of the heart, bowing to yourself. In love and gratitude, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.